Well, good morning, my name's John, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to make a blueberry and strawberry tart. This is very much in the French style, so you've got basically a cream custard on top of a short crust pastry decorated with strawberries and blueberries. I can't wait to taste this, but let's get cooking and I'll show you how it's made. Okay, so let's get started. Today you're going to need some extra few things here. A whisk, you're going to need some cling wrap, you're going to need some scales, and a mixing bowl that you can place inside your refrigerator. So make some room for that now. Let's get on with the first part of this recipe. No one ever does this perfectly, so don't get too upset. There we are, 4 yolks. Not my favourite part of the recipe. Now measure out 80 grams of caster sugar. Now pour that caster sugar into your yolks and whisk it up. Right, now into that add 250 mils of milk and combine. Now measure out 30 grams of cornflour or cornstarch if you're in the United States. And now tip the cornflour into your egg mixture and combine that thoroughly. Now if you haven't already, get some butter out of the fridge now and leave it on your bench top. Or if you're in winter, pop it on in a bowl in the oven. Don't turn the elements on, just turn the light on in the oven, and that warmth should be enough to soften it. Right, now pour your egg and corn flour mixture into a saucepan. And put it on a medium heat, as medium as you can get it. Right, once you've got it on the stove here, stir in 250 mils of cream. Now keep stirring this until it thickens. It will take sort of probably about 10 minutes, maybe 15, depending on your stove. I'll come back when mine's thickened and then we'll add vanilla extract. You can probably put your vanilla extract in now. I can't see it making a difference. Okay, as you can see, starting to thicken now. So I've turned it down a notch. Beautiful, look at that, silky smooth. Right, let's pour that in. I'll just get a spatula and get the rest of that. And there you have it. I'm going to wait for that to cool, and then in about 10 minutes I'll put some cling film in there and then we'll pop it in the fridge for an hour. Okay, that's cooled down quite a bit now, so getting this in here, you want to get it so that it's touching the top. You want it all the way in there, because if you don't, it will form a skin. are. Now that wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. I'm going to pop that in the fridge and we're going to get going on the crust of the pie, or the tart. 180 milligrams of butter. Okay, and to that we're going to add our measured 50 grams of caster sugar. Now this butter is soft, but could do with being a little bit softer, but I will just persevere with that until those two are combined. There you go, that's nicely creamed. So to that we're now going to add 1 egg. Right, I'll combine that and then I'll come back. Now I'm just going to add a little dash of vanilla essence to that. We'll give it a stir, then we'll add our flour. Right, let's add in our flour. Now this is going to be fun indeed. Once it's starting to pull away from the side of the bowl, we'll come back and we can get our hands in there. Okay, firstly we'll put some parchment paper down. On top of that we'll put some cling wrap. And then on the cling wrap we'll put our pastry dough. There we go. Right, so we'll just see how much easier that is to deal with when you can slide it by just pulling the parchment paper towards you. Yeah, it is a little bit thin in some places and not in others, but once you get it into your baking dish, it'll become a lot easier. Alright, this is going into the fridge for about an hour. Now, we'll take our dish, place it upside down on here, and then flip it. Now, we can take this off and slowly allow the pastry to slip in. Now don't be too upset if it breaks. It is very easy to put back together. There we are. And we'll just get a knife, just go around, and there we are. Now 180 degrees, around about the middle to lower part of the oven, 10 to 15 minutes. If it starts going very, very dark, it'll actually be quite brittle and crumbly. So you want to get it out just as it's on the tin. Okay, I'm going to put this in the oven now and we'll be back when I take it out. While our pastry's in the oven, I'm going to cut up these strawberries. So I'll look at cutting them like this. Alright, there's our pie crust out of the oven. I'm going to let that cool, and then we'll put that beautiful cream filling in, and then we'll arrange the strawberries and the blueberries on top. Then I think we'll have a taste. Right, now it's time to put our beautiful tart together. That could have been a little bit thicker. Right, and now we're going to decorate it. There we are, that's not all the fruit. You can use the rest of the fruit to serve with it. Right, so all that remains now is to cut some of this and serve it. Alright then, let's have a bit of a tasting. Get some of the pie crust, the filling and the fruit. That's beautiful. Probably could have stayed in the saucepan and got a lot thicker, but the flavour, oh my gosh, absolutely perfect. Pie crust absolutely perfect too, and the fruit nice and fresh. Oh, what's not to love about this? Look, I hope you do make this. It is a little bit lengthy, and there are various components that you have to get right, but as long as you follow the recipe, should be sweet. Okay, I will catch you on my next recipe. Thank you so much for watching.